places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, I owe you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money around. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money around. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money around. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money around. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Johnson with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
7-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Offense in the hurry up here.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Design bootleg here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to boot. Throw is caught by the back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
3-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Headed out right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Middle. You change it.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. So we're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Warren. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
158.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Sit up.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Henry running to the left. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running once more with Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Back at the 41-yard line.
Go. Get out.
Lamar off the play fake. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. He dodged the tackle. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm.
Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. The Steelers set to punt it. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
This is Henry on second. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Offense to the line for second down.
Sit hard! 180! Sit hard!
Running it after the penalty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 40-yard line.
180!
And he could have a free play here. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First down from the 42.
180! Sit hard! Hey!
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Alpha, sit up! Go ahead.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, second and goal.
What is it? What are they? What is it? Sit up!
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first point of this game just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage. And sometimes you got to play man-to-man. Receiver with the receiver speed, kind of speed. Scary. He just made him pay.
One right down the middle. The Steelers jump in front now by 5. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Just before halftime. Take it. Timeout. Take it.
Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is second and 3. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. This is going to be down. It looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the EA Sports. Brock and I will be back. After this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Come on, do it. 180! 180! Set up!
Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. And he is tagged. He is right as he brings that one in. Solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
Set up!
First and 10.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38.
First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. His pass is complete. Sets Zay Flowers. Now on him right near the catch point to the 24-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. It's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 24-yard
Hey!
line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Now it's Lamar. Someone's intercepted. Clean in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to return this out before being tackled.
That's now two they've got in this game. He's got it. You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Blow up the opening play of this drive. Aggressiveness from this defense. To the line they come. Second down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And into a long time. He's able to hold him right. The line is screwed down now. We need a good chunk here. 14 yards. 14 yards. This first down.
18!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Quality yard. It's fourth down coming up.
It's pretty clear. You're trying to find ways to get this player in space. That's where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Fields this at the 42. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down. Gets for the return. Gets far.
Ravens take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. This is going to take him into the red zone. 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
33. That's good for a Baltimore
First down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh my!
Defender instead, man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand, and not two hands that got on the football.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. They give it to the back of the zone read. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what you've got to defend against right now.
Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Going for it with Warren. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
We've set it down from 37. Off the play fake. Here's Rogers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chain.
I may love watching a great form, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop him in the drop right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
319.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. So when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captains, and he couldn't.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers trail by just one. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
319.
First and goal, Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. And there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Trailing by one score late here, Shane. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Blue 58! Blue 58!
First play is a design run. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets knocked.
They're going to pass it here. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's first and 10 from the 47. This is Warren, headed right. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets in the first, and they can run this clock out.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. Back remains hungry.
Rookie from Georgia, in on that tackle. All right, here we go. Second down.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
319!
Warren once more. He did his part. Sets up third down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And we know how Rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field. But that stopped them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're even here with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us.